What's up YouTube, it's Onion Bomb here and welcome back to my part 2 of my Star Wars Resistance episode 18 reaction, aka the series finale. The reason I split this up into 2 parts is because this is a 40-minute long episode and I just wanted to split it up to not have a super long video. This is going to pick up right after I'm done talking, right after it ended last time. And if you haven't seen that, make sure you check out part 1. If you did, great, you're good to go for this one. We're going to be finishing reacting to the episode, and then I'll have a pretty long outro discussion like I normally do, although since this is the series finale, it's going to be a little bit longer. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it.
The location of the Colossus. There's nowhere left for them to run.
You better hope not, Commander, or it'll mean both our heads.
Set course for the Barabesh system.
Oh.
It's just a misunderstanding.
Keep moving.
I'm on your side. We're gonna capture the Colossus thanks to me.
Hey! Leave him alone!
You want this too, traitor?
Kaz!
Oh.
Get down!
Oh. Oh.
Come on, we gotta keep moving.
Let's go.
Let's find a way off this ship.
It won't even matter if you escape. I told them where the Colossus
Can
is.
you just shoot him?
Face it, you've already lost.
Oh.
Is that true, Tam?
I'm afraid it is. Thing happened to them. We have to help. Let me go to Castellan.
Not alone.
What?
It may not be the wisest course of action, but Tora is right. We cannot sit here and do nothing while our friends suffer.
But we'd be taking a terrible risk. Think about everyone here.
You're right. But if we act, we must all be aware of the risk. Nico, have everyone on the Colossus gather at Ansees.
Oh.
Gotta activate it for us! CB! CB!
Oh.
Need the turbo lit!
Oh.
Nice work, CB! She says we're already in hyperspace.
Then it's only a matter of time until they reach the Colossus.
Team Fireball, we can figure this out.
If only we can warn them.
Maybe we can. If we can get to engineering, I can route a subspace frequency with CB's help. What's this all about?
We're here because Captain Doza ordered us to be here. If Doza wants to give us orders, he should come down here and give them.
I am not here to give orders. Most of you have lived here for many years, and I know it has been a struggle. But it is nothing compared to us being hunted by the First Order.
Yeah, but that's Catastrophe's fault. They never bothered with us before he showed up.
And without his help, we would all be working in prison camps. Ziono and Jarek Yeager went to try and rescue one of our own, Tam Rivora. We haven't heard from them since.
So you want us to fight? Is that it?
I am asking you to help our friends.
Where are they, Captain?
We believe they may be trapped on board a Star Destroyer.
A Star Destroyer? No, I'm out.
I don't know about this.
Too dangerous for my liking.
That didn't go well. Oh. Oh.
I'll keep watching. You just get that signal out.
Completely insane! We're still recovering from the damage we took the last time they found us.
We don't have enough pilots to defend the station.
Hey! Every one of my aces is worth a dozen top pilots.
We have an incoming transmission. Rescue mission went a little wrong. And now we're trapped on the Star Destroyer, which is on its way to the Colossus.
Traitor!
Oh.
I made a terrible mistake. Now I'm asking, pleading for you all to get away from there.
Got company.
Everyone, save yourselves!
Help them.
Are running.
Yeah, take action.
For our friends.
So they're going to.
Huzzah! As Cass would say, let's blast a bucket!
Force them into the maintenance hatch, just as you ordered.
Oh, not good.
There's a transport.
Drop your
Oh.
weapons. Now.
You ready, gang?
Jade Squadron standing by. Good to go.
Ready as I'll ever be.
I must admit, my former enthusiasm for adventure is being overtaken by complete and utter terror, as well as slight nausea.
I know the feeling well, Nico.
Your tenacity. But that will come to an end soon enough. Tamra,
How did I fail you? I made you a pilot. I gave you purpose. I gave you everything you ever wanted. What did he give you that I could not?
A family.
How touching.
Amusing how all of your efforts amounted to nothing. We will be arriving at the Colossus momentarily.
Yeah? Well, too bad for you. We already warned them. The Colossus will be long gone by the time you get to them. No. Why are they still here?
Launch all TIE squadrons. Prepare cannons to open fire.
Oh, here we go.
Not gonna make much of a dent as long as their shields are still up.
CB looking around.
Shields are holding.
We're tracking 8 craft.
4D, status report.
Our attacks have had little to no effect on their shields, while our own have decreased to 30%.
Ah, man, they can really do a number on the Colossus shields. CB gonna show off their shields. Come on. Oh.
Agent Tierney, sir. Our shields have somehow been deactivated.
Well, raise them. Bring them back online.
I can't.
Oh.
Captain, the destroyer's shields have been deactivated.
Aces, their shields are down. I repeat, their shields are down.
All right, everyone, go for their engines and fire everything you've got.
Hey. Now it can do a number on the destroyer. Oh, let's go. Oh.
Disable the controls.
Okay, let's go, Cash. Other way, CB.
Ha! Now we're getting somewhere.
Let's go. Yo, this is getting intense. Oh. No. Oh, CB continue to be elite. Oh.
What? BB?
Hurry. Oh. Oh. Pyre didn't die, did he? I don't know if he did. Oh, the boarding part. Oh, the droids! The droids! No, where are the droids? Oh, that would have been a perfect opportunity for the droids. I'm mad. Oh no. Pyre. Get up. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yes. CV. Keep going, Kaz. Crawl. Oh no, CV. No. Yes.
Talk to me.
No.
It's okay. We'll get you fixed.
That's what I thought about the battle droids. They could be fixed.
You're okay.
Oh, yeah. The Gorg. Oh, the sweeper guy. The sweeper. Yes. Oh. He really used the sweeper, bro. I'm weak.
Supreme Leader, need reinforcements.
To add to your failure,
No, I simply need support to...
the First Order does not tolerate the weak.
Is that whole thing gonna blow up, and is that gonna be the end of Pyre and Tierney? Yeah, that's what I kind of thought was gonna happen. Yeah, there it goes. Goodbye. Oh, yeah. They're all dead.
We did it!
Yes, we did, Nico.
Tam is back on the Colossus.
Welcome home, Tam.
Commander Dozer,
Oh yeah, they did meet tonight.
mission to come on board?
Of course, Tamra. This is your home.
Nico!
Oh, am I happy to see you. I'll make mistakes, Tam. Some are more cataclysmic than others, but it is okay.
I just want to say thank you. I was just so afraid.
But when it mattered most, you were the bravest of us all.
And I was also brave.
You've always been brave, Kaz. Team Fireball.
Oh, better yet, Team Colossus. Team Colossus!
Team Colossus. So, is that it? Because that was a 40-minute episode. Ooh, I think that's it. Alright. Alright, so I think that was it. That was actually the season finale. I originally thought that there was 19 episodes, which it kind of was, because episode's about 20 minutes. That one was about 40 minutes. But it was all one. It was an hour-long episode instead of a two-parter. Like, I felt like they put it together in episode 18 instead of having episode 19, 18, and 19. So I misunderstood that in the beginning. I don't know how I'm going to edit this. You guys probably already know by watching this, but as of right now, I'll make the decision when I edit. I don't know if I'm going to make this all one video or maybe cut into two parts. I'm kind of leaning towards cutting into two parts because that's what I was like set on doing, because I thought it was going to be 18 and 19. And plus I can add a little bit more stuff in a two-part different video. So yeah. So that was the season finale of Star Wars Resistance season 2. And I loved it. I love that as a season finale. I think that was like the best thing they did. It you know, as I'm not really gonna dive into it as a whole yet. I'm probably gonna have a decent amount of discussion, which if you're not interested in, then I guess you're not interested in. And I know a few of you have expressed that in the comments before, but yeah, I don't care. If you do want to say it, great. And that's awesome. But just looking at the finale itself, I thought, you know, like Tam sees one more thing. Like, they literally, that planet, I keep forgetting names like I always do. It was the planet with the fish people. They just annihilated that planet. And like, bro, I would have not been surprised if they more on screen killed Rucklin. I would not be surprised at all, because they just made him like such an ass. Like, he was like, oh, let's go. Like, what the heck is that? Like, but I wish he like died like a Clone Wars death for that. Like, that was just not cool at all. But yeah, it did end up dying because he was on that. He didn't get off the Star Destroyer. He was on the Star Destroyer. At least I don't think he got off. So yeah. I love the moment where, like, everyone was like, we can't do this, no, 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 and then they realize, like, Kaz and Tam and Yeager are, like, saying, get out of here, and, like, as they're fighting, like, they're saving them and not themselves, and then they're like, you know what, we gotta get them. I thought that was a really cool moment, and a really, like, kind of like a rebels resistance kind of thing, like, we stand together. That kind of like the ideal of like the Star Wars trilogies. So I like that. I like that a lot, actually. That how that and all the Colossus joined up on the fight, and they had this big fight in space. And they ended up destroying the Star Destroyer. Everything like we knew, like, for a thing came together. Like, all the Colossus people I joined up on a fight. We had CB as sabotaging stuff, and we just like had like all the Colossus come together. It was really cool. I really liked it. We finally got the Kylo Ren cameo. I thought, you know, that was pretty much what I expected of it. It was pretty good. Tierney, Pyre, Brooklyn, dead. They're all dead. They were on the Star Destroyer. They are gone. And it's definitely something I was expecting. I liked how, like, they were when they were shooting out of the Yeager and Kaz and Tam were like shooting in Star Destroyer. The bullets were actually hitting like the troopers, the blasters. Like that was, you know, like I've said, there even like with little stuff, there wasn't too much like death. So I'm glad they didn't shy away from that. I thought that was good. And yeah, I was pretty satisfied with the finale. However, if you guys watch my previous reactions, you guys know what I'm gonna say. The battle droids. I said, you know what, I'll understand if they don't come back if there isn't an opportunity for them to come back, like there's only space battles, but no, there was a perfect golden opportunity when transports of stormtroopers landed on the Colossus. They could have fought the stormtroopers, but no, they don't bring them back, and they're like, oh, they died from the fish guys that ended up being coming from. Now, I hate that. I hated that they should have. They could have had the fish guys, you know, like temporarily disable the droids, but completely destroyed. No, I hate that. I hate that so much. That was a perfect opportunity for the droids to come back. I really wanted to see the droids fight First Order stormtroopers, like the first, or not like first, but like for movie wise, the first generation of Star Wars versus the last generation. So far, like generations back to back, like the enemies fight each other. I wanted to see that so bad, but they disappointed me in that aspect. But other than that, it was a good finale. Good for season 2. So I, of course, enjoyed it. However, as a season, I enjoyed it, but it was a little underwhelming at some points. Because going into season, I knew we were going to be like in space in the Colossus. I knew we weren't going to go to a lot of planets, or a planet every episode, like a different planet every episode. But we only visited 5 different planets in this quest for the Colossus that needed supplies, that needed like to find a place to live. Only 5 different places out of like 18 episodes. And technically not even 5. The first one was the Ice Moon, with the when there was the training and the meat and the beast that was visited twice. The second one was Flex's home world. The third one was the one with the Jedi, with Mika Gray and the Jedi relic and the Sith relic and the Raiders, which The Last Jedi actually made that episode make a lot more sense and almost made it like a lot cooler, like after the fact. If you've seen The Last Jedi, you know what I mean. And then the next planet isn't till the Bounty Hunter 2-parter one, where, you know, Yeager and Sonari get captured. And then the 5th one is the most recent one, the one that got destroyed this episode. Not destroyed, but like it got fired upon. The water world with the fish people, man. It's like Ogars. I forget the name. And like we went other places, like there was that one, that one like Star Destroyer thing. It's called something else. Jeez, I'm terrible with names right now. But it was in The Last Jedi. They salvaged from that. They were on the Titan, that was like the Colossus. We had the casino. We were on like the Star Destroyer. Like there were places, but like I just felt like I needed more like environment. Like season 1 was like pretty much on one planet and it was like surrounded by water. It was only in like the Colossus pretty much. It only took place there, and like it like left like temporarily for like Tam and stuff, or not Tam but Poe, but there wasn't too much. So like it was kind of cool where they were like having something that was like one stationary place and then having something polar opposite. Like it almost made it that much greater, but it didn't really do too much with that. Now, if you think I'm being a bit complaining, don't worry. Yes, I've acknowledged that this is like mainly a show for kids and a very like short side Star Wars story, only being like 2 seasons. And I enjoyed it, so don't take my complaining as something joy. I'm really just nitpicking. But it's just like, you know, things I would like to see. Like honestly, it's just kind of me, like, there's so much potential in this show, like, that the betrayal alone with, like, Tam and her fighting her feelings, like, they could went another different way. They could have Tam be, like, a traitor, but, you know, Star Wars, you get, like, Kylo Ren and, like, Darth Vader, like, you know, you kind of have, like, the full circle of, like, turning Darth and then going back around, so, like, I definitely see, I didn't want Tam to stay, but they could have done something different with that. You know, they did nothing with the, Nina, the engineer. They done more with that, like bringing that around. Like, it just there wasn't, like, there could have been, like, an overall, like, plot. Like, it was a lot of, like, filler stuff. And not, like, I wouldn't, like, you know, even if they, like, replaced an episode like Kaz's Curse with, like, a planet episode, like, I don't know. And with it would have been cool if they incorporated a little bit more of the movies in it. Like, if we could have saw, like, you know, maybe, like, Rey and Jedi. Like, you can't, like, step on the toes of the movies, but, like, I would have liked a little bit more, maybe, with that stuff. I don't know. I know it would have been hard, like, because they were releasing, like, this is the first show that released during the movies releasing. Like, Clone Wars was after the prequel trilogy. Rebels was way after the original trilogy. But Resistance was only after The Last Jedi, I think. Yeah, because it was last year. Yeah, it was a year after The Last Jedi. So, yes, it was trying to be its own thing, I could tell that. So, I'm not going to go too hard on the cameos, but I feel like when you do a cameo, you gotta go for it. Like the droids, man. I wish they did more of that. I just wish they were in that ending scene. The ending scene on the Colossus. That's literally all I needed from that. Something they did very well was Tam. I thought Tam was pretty good. Like, they showed her, like, on they showed her, like, on the First Order. They showed her, like, you know, like, what am I doing? Like, I don't like this. And then, like, I just care about flying. Like, I'm fine with this. They betrayed me. I don't like the Colossus. And then, like, while the First Order is bad, her progression and, like, you know, we had Tora's mom get captured and talk to Tam, and, like, her, like, have a little bit of outside help. I thought they did Tam pretty well. They could have done more Tam, but I think with what they did with it, they did that really well. It was a good season. I feel like it picked up at the end, like, that episode Station to Station with, like, General Hux. After that, man, we had the Bounty Hunter 2-parter, then we had the Mutiny with the droids, then we had the 2-parter with the Water World, and then we had the, you know, the Rebuilding the Resistance and the finale. So I think it really picked up second half. Not that the first half was bad, it just picked up. So yeah, other than I wanted a little bit more, like, traveling, or, like, shown traveling, and of course the droids not being done justice. I think season 2 was pretty enjoyable, and overall I think Star Wars Resistance was a pretty good show. However, you have to take it as it is. It is more so a kid show. It's more so to appeal to kids. It's more so for kids than, like, the Clone Wars, than even Rebels. It is the most kid-friendly Star Wars thing out there. And they would, you know, like, it's not like they shunned death entirely. Von Reg died. We just saw every Pyre, Tierney, Brooklyn, all of those people died. We had clone troopers were being shot. Some places, though, they, like, shooting stuff that I thought they should. But, other places they did. And I just thought of something I'm a little bit mad about too. We got nothing with Kaz and his parents. Like, that just made no sense to me now. Like, why have them alive if you're just gonna show them for one scene in a hologram and, like, not do... I thought there was gonna be, like, an episode where we run into them and their Kaz was gonna have, like, tension between them, and, like people were gonna have to talk with them, and then they were gonna come together at the end. I thought that episode was coming. That episode never came. Honestly, they should have just killed off Kaz's parents. That gave him a reason to join the First Order. I thought that was kind of, I thought that originally that even numbed it down a bit, and even now, so that numbed it down really. They didn't even need to do any of that. They really didn't. So I guess that's another nitpick gripe I have with season 2. But yeah, it's not that I'm not mad that Kaz's parents leave. It's just I'm mad how they did it. I thought that was going somewhere. I thought we were gonna meet them eventually, or meet them more so. So. We never did, unless an episode was planned, and never came. But yeah, this show was definitely, it was fun, it was funny, and yeah, if you, like I said, if you go in this and thinking it's gonna be like the Clone Wars, or even a normal Star Wars show, you probably won't enjoy it. But if you, I accept the fact it's for kids, and oh, I'm ready to enjoy something like that, then I think you'll like it. I think it was good. Yeah. I honestly wish it was kind of longer. I feel like they could have some more story to flesh out if they wanted to. But hey, maybe it was a nice short thing. They didn't have to do it. I wish also Rise of Skywalker had a little bit more cameos of this. However, I did hear that the fireball was in the final part of Rise of Skywalker, so I guess that's, I mean, I didn't see it. I kind of wish I would have, but that'd be cool. And then there's that, I don't know, I wish we did get to the Resistance eventually. I guess Kaz just stayed on the Colossus, I guess destroying, he wanted to fight, but I guess destroying one Star Destroyer was enough for him. So yeah, maybe there's some plot holes or defectiveness, but yeah, and I know I'm getting a bit negative. I don't really like being negative, but I'm also having some positivity with it too. I just want to express how I'm feeling with this show. But all in all, even though I do have my my nitpicks, my gripes, my negativities, I also have my positivities too. I had a good time watching this show. I know I didn't do reactions to season 1 because that was before I did see reaction videos, but I did like it. I did like how we had Phasma and Poe and BB-8 in the beginning, and then once that was gonna start stepping on the movie, we got CB, a little bit less of Poe, and Pyre, more so of Pyre. Pyre really took up the role, and I still like Pyre. I really liked his armor, his all gold armor. That looks sick to me. I've seen some people say they didn't like it. I disagree, man. That might be my favorite clone stormtrooper armor ever, and I'm being serious. That looked sick to me. Oh, I thought the characters were pretty good. I liked the characters. Niku, he was kind of a little bit of a Jar Jar character at times. Even Kaz was, with their clumsiness, but I thought it worked. Kaz's was kind of inconsistent. I felt like they didn't really need to make him clumsy. I felt like that humor was enough in Niku. But I still got a laugh out of it. So yeah, I thought characters were good. I've always said this, but I really enjoyed Tam's character arc. It shows not even though the First Order does horrible things, not only not everyone just feels that or sees it firsthand, even knows about it. So that's how some people could end up following the First Order and be under a stormtrooper helmet. Hope you guys enjoyed all my Star Wars Resistance Season 2 reactions. If you want to go back and see any of them, they should all be up. I think a few of them may have gotten blocked due to copyright things, but I don't think many of them did. I think only 2 or 3 did, which is pretty good for reactions. And if you did enjoy that, if you do like Star Wars, I also did The Mandalorian. All those are up too, but Chapter 2 I think. And in February, which is coming around here, I think it's in about a month, we got the Star Wars, the Clone Wars Season 7. So anything Star Wars, I'm still a big Star Wars fan, so anything Star Wars I'll be trying to do reactions to. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I don't think that, I think I've gotten out everything I need to get out. I think I've said everything. Oh, maybe I'll add this one thing. The pirates leaving, I was okay with them not coming back, although it could have been fitting in there too. And I would have still enjoyed them more if they didn't leave and they were able to join that big fight. I think that would have been cool too. So again, I mean, even though that one brought us the droids, like the droids were wasted anyhow, so like that could have been an episode of them exploring a new planet or something. Yeah, so like it just all goes around. I wish they did a little bit more exploring, and I have other few like nitpicks that like are for like individual episodes, but other than that, season 2 was a good season. I know I kept saying, like, you know, you can't, like, have to take it at value. Like, you can't really, like, compare it to, like, Clone Wars or Rebels. So that might beg the question, if you do compare it, does it diminish the value? And to me, I say yes. I think, you know, like, definitely, I don't think this is a surprise, but I think Clone Wars and Rebels are definitely a lot better than Resistance. I like them a lot better. That's not, remember, not better doesn't mean bad. Darth Vader is a lot better Jedi than say Kit Fisto. But Kit Fisto's still a good Jedi. Maybe not when he went up against the Emperor, but that was just a side joke. But in all seriousness, like, he's still a good Jedi, but Vader's just like a good one, a really better one. But this is still a good show. But I enjoyed the Clone Wars and with Rebels a lot more, which, you know, those appealed more to like my age demographic, even though it didn't still completely appeal to it. It makes sense why I like them more, even though I can like enjoy childish things and like media that like isn't for my age demographic. Like I've still been watching Pokemon. Actually, I've been slacking on Pokemon, but I watched Pokemon for a while. So yeah, I can enjoy things that aren't for my age demographic. And again, I don't want people to think I don't like that. I enjoyed this. I'm just, you know, giving like a review, and like to give a review, you kind of have to give like an all-around thing. But yeah, just in case anyone thinks I'm thinking too negative, all in all, this was a good show. I am sad it's over. I am very sad it's over. I thought that was a great finale. I thought season 2 was good. And yeah, I really like the ending. I feel like both season 1 and 2 got better as they went on, and like got better towards the second half. I remember really enjoying season 1's second half, and that same thing with season 2. I think season 2's second half was, I think, the best of the show. Now I think I'm done, guys. I just gotta get it all out because this is probably my last Star Wars Resistance video, unless I think of some kind of like weird like theory or like video I just want to talk about, or if they come out of nowhere with season 3 because they're coming out of nowhere with Clone Wars season 7. And I've heard they're doing a Rebels sequel series, which makes sense because there's a lot of story left to tell there. And so I won't throw out season 3 of Resistance out of the realm of possibility, but I don't think it's likely. And Clone Wars, you know, there's more, because this seemed to wrap up. I think like Rebels had the almost cliffhanger of Sabine needing to find Ezra with Ahsoka, and Clone Wars, of course, can go up to Order 66, and we didn't get to that point yet. This seemed to wrap up, unless they pull out some way to do a season 3 of this, like because, you know, Kylo Ren was still the supreme leader there, so that is before the Rise of Skywalker. But I doubt this is gonna be a season 3 because it doesn't really need it. Not like Rebels needs it and Clone Wars would need it. And by the way, Rebels isn't confirmed, it's only been rumors, but I personally would love to see it if that comes out. Expect reaction videos to that too. I really enjoyed Rebels. Like, I enjoyed Clone Wars too, but Rebels I really enjoyed. I don't know if I liked it better, it's just more recent in my head than the Clone Wars, because I really watched the Clone Wars as like a kid almost. Because that season 1 came out when I was in like 3rd grade. But like Rebels aired all throughout my high school years. So more recent. So I just remember that enjoyment more than the Clone Wars. However, I do remember really enjoying the Clone Wars as well. I just love Star Wars shows. And this one is a good addition to it. And I think that's going to do it for my final reaction of Star Wars Resistance. That was Season 2. Great finale. Great season. Great show. So, hopefully this isn't the end of you on my channel. But if you're only here for Star Wars Resistance and you don't care about any other Star Wars reaction I do, or you don't care about any other reaction I do, then goodbye to you. I hope you enjoy yourself. Hope maybe you come back one day. I hope you enjoyed my Star Wars Resistance reactions. But if you didn't, that's okay. For now, thank you guys so much for watching. Like or dislike, subscribe or don't subscribe. You know, it's always up to you. I'll see you guys in the next video you watch of me. Goodbye.
My music wanna tangle. I can feel them try to grab me by the ankles. I can hear them all start to say my name, oh. But it's not about the money or the fame, no. No, it's all about me just doing my thing, yo. Cause I'm loving what I do and I won't change, no. I feel blessed, I could do this every day.